All right, welcome to another edition of OTECC TV. We're sitting down with the candidates today, and right now we have Peggi Timm, one of the founding board members of OTECC. Peggy, thanks for joining us.
Well, good morning, Michael.
Good morning. So you're running again for the board of directors. Briefly, can you tell us about yourself, sort of personal, professional?
Well, sure I can. I'll tell you something you don't know, maybe. I'm a child of the South. I grew up in the deep South, and my dad raised cotton all along the Mississippi River, and we didn't have any electricity when I was a little girl. When I grew up and we moved out here, I sure wasn't going to end my life with no electricity. Therefore, when the proposition came up and we decided to form a cooperative here, I was more than happy to participate in that.
Excellent. Well, that's interesting. So, being part of the board and running for the board again, what do you see as the biggest issues or challenges facing OTECC and the electric utility industry in the next 5 to 10 years?
Boy, there's so many things. I guess what's worrying me a little bit, we're almost forced to go into a program that is all about high technology. Well, it costs a fortune to do that, but we're going to have to do it in order to stay abreast of the industry and keep going. So I believe we're going to have to borrow some money coming in the future, and that really bothers me. I've wanted to keep this low cost and manage our funds, and the people who work there are doing a great job, but that is one of the big things we're facing. There's a lot of infrastructure we're in the process of building, and when you do, if you're planning later to add the new technology, might as well get it in while you're doing it. That will save some money, but of course it means you're spending at the same time. So that's one of the things. We have great employees, but it's getting more difficult to find them. They advertise for employees and they're in short supply. They come here, and we're so glad that we've been able to get the very best. But then again, that was our intention.
All right. That's good. All right, so you've been in OTECC from the ground floor and, of course, running again for the board. What are your hopes and visions for OTECC in the next 5 or 10 years?
Well, I hope we can see through all of our strategic plan. All of the board and management got together, and we've built a plan for the next 5 years. I think we can get it done. It's going to cost money. We know that. We worry a lot about what the rates are going to be, so I guarantee you, as long as I'm on there, we'll do our best to keep those rates low. Yeah, I'm running again. I think we started this at the founding in 1987. We began to work on it. We were not energized and formed as a company until 1988, but that hasn't been very long ago. And I've been hanging in every year, and I want to go on.
Okay. And why do you want to go on? I mean, that brings us to the next question. Why are you seeking election to the board again?
Well, I've invested so much of my life. I've been working at this more than 20 years, and I am a true believer. I just am. So if I stay there and do what we said we were going to do and try to get the rest of the board to follow, I let them know what I'm thinking all along. And I like it. I'm retired from my work with the state of Oregon, so I need something to do, and this is exciting and helps a lot of people. What we do, a lot of people depend on the outcome.
All right. Well, Peggy, thanks for joining us on OTECC TV.
Glad to be here.